Hey guys, Jim Cheshire here. I have a good friend of mine, David Scheiner here. He wrote a book that he gave to me about 5 years ago called Chiropractic Revealed, and I read it from front to back. And he's got a new book out right now. And just pause for a second because of this loud music. But this place is raising the roof. We have so many great people here at this venue. While we have a chance to make an impact with people without talking about the book, why did you decide to come to Focus year number 9?
Well, Jim, that's a great question. I decided to come year number 9. Well, my favorite number's 9, first of all. Second of all, Tim Young is such an incredible person and an even more amazing chiropractor. And Tim is in my book, The 8 Laws of Chiropractic Success. So he said, hey, I'm in the book. Why don't you come to year 9 and party with us and have a good time? And it's great to be here, great to have copies of books, selling books, book signing this weekend. It's just a blast.
So tell us about book 1 and how it evolved to book 2.
Sure. Well, book 1 is Chiropractic Revealed. And I wrote Chiropractic Revealed, Jim, in 2009. I say I wrote it. It's actually an interview compilation of some of the greatest chiropractors that have ever graced the planet. And everybody from Reggie Gold to Jim Sigafus, Tom Gilardi, boy, oh boy, I can keep going on and on, right? However, at the end of the interviews with those greats, I said, okay, guys and gals, Jeannie Ohm and Claudia Onrig, we're going to shift gears now into some success principles. So we interviewed all of the people from the first book for this second book, and then we added a whole nother layer on top. Everybody from Billy DeMoss to Brad Glowacki to Tim Young to Jason Deitch and Gilles LaMarche and Paul Reed and Sharon Gorman. The list goes on and on. So that's what had me go from 2009, Chiropractic Revealed, to this book today.
So tell me about the book. What's happening here?
Well, we cover all these great, what I term the 8 laws of chiropractic success. And I'm not sure if it's kind of turned around or if you could see the book as it lays. But when you take a look at the number 8, when you lay it on its side, it's the infinity symbol. So the book can either be called The 8 Laws of Chiropractic Success or The Infinite Laws of Chiropractic Success, because the laws that I talk about range anything from law number 1, which is mindset, to law number 8, which is action. And all of those laws in between, which are love and service and giving, and the list goes on and on. We have these 8 laws. The 8th law, which is action, really ties the whole thing together, because without action, all the other 7 laws are just theory. So I wrote this book, Jim, to really help chiropractors succeed in practice and more so in life.
So I think, what David's saying here is it's a valuable resource if people are interested in reading it and getting dipped in the 8 laws of chiropractic success. How do they get the book, and what do they do to get it?
Well, easy these days. You can go to Amazon.com and search for the 8, number 8, the 8 laws of chiropractic success. You can also go to my website, David Scheiner, it's SCHEINER.com, and go to my books page of my website. And I can send you an autographed copy. Amazon won't do that, so it's up to you if you want an autographed signed copy or not.
I'll be getting mine.
I'm happy to get it to you as soon as we can.
Yeah. So, last question for you. Oklahoma Focus. Why did you decide to come here, and why should more people be here?
Well, like I said before, I decided to come because Tim, not only is he an incredible person, I was speaking with him this morning, actually. I know this is diverging a little bit from the question, but he was talking to me, and I said, you remind me of B.J. Palmer. I never met B.J. Palmer, but if I did, it would probably be a little bit like you, because of the passion and the love and the excitement for chiropractic and the philosophy. This is where you're really going to get dipped. More people, you should hop in the car right now if you're close by. Come on up. I think there's still tickets available, and it would be great for you all to be here. And next year's year 10, I heard it's going to be even bigger. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what they cover here focus year number 9 is based on science, philosophy, and art. Those are the tenets of chiropractic. And what's being covered here is some dynamic information based on not only what's happening yesterday, but what's happening right now. And a lot of the stuff is so current that if you're not here learning it, then all we can do is help hopefully get the people up there that are talking about it to share their experiences with you on camera. But being in that room gives you a chance to hear these 4 chiropractic students that are up there. Talk about that for a minute. You heard that and you're like, this is what people need to hear.
I mean, I was walking by to come and see you to do this, and I was listening in. This student was talking about God and being saved through the chiropractic adjustment, and where else can you go to listen to current chiropractic students? I'm thinking that these guys and gals that are up there are more on fire and lit up than some of the DCs that are up there. So come on down, and if you can make it this weekend, that would be great for us to see you. If not, certainly year 10, which I heard is going to be a huge celebration.
Yeah. So, David, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jim.
I always appreciate seeing you. I consider you a colleague now.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
And
you're one of us for sure.
I just want to close out and
Love
say a big thank you to Tim Young and the Focus crew for putting on such a dynamic event and inviting such dynamic people here. You know, I might go a little overboard with my adjectives, but when it comes to the chiropractic message, we have to keep on telling the story. And one of the taglines for the Chiro Hustle podcast is you're just one story away, keep hustling. And if you guys just know how important it is to keep telling the chiropractic story, how many times did they tell you that when you're going through school? Tell the story.
Every day. I mean, I was with Dr. Sid Williams for 4 years. I had the best 4 years of my life in Atlanta. I was fortunate, but they would always say, keep telling the story. You never can say it too many times, and there's not enough people that you can tell.
And BJ said we need to go out there and hustle chiropractic. So if I could just mirror that kind of love and that kind of attention, that kind of drive is keep telling the story. You're just one story away, keep hustling. I think that we're going to bridge the gap between the past and the future, and we're going to have more people out there wanting to go out there and hustle chiropractic.
I agree, and I think you're doing great work, Jim, and Dr. Sid, since you talked about that a little bit, and I know I did. I think I did. I don't remember if you did. Is like the 100th monkey principle, right? It takes that 100th monkey to tip the tide. If you can imagine water coming down and these little small drops of water coming down and hitting this stone, and it could take that. Who knows who that last drop of water is going to be, and that water comes down and cracks that stone wide open. It could be Chiro Hustle. You could be that last drop that's going to crack that stone open so people really get what it is we do.
Yeah, you know, we just need more positive influence in the media. We need more media leverage. We need people out there that have the confidence and the vernacular to talk the tick. And it's not just on those stages, man. I tell people I don't even want to be on that stage. I have more impact out here with this microphone in my hand for the thousands of people that watch these interviews than I'll ever make on one of those stages. Maybe one day they'll say, hey, will you go live and do your presentation from the stage? Yeah, exactly. And I'll say, sure, why not? Maybe I'll interview 3 to 5 people up there on stage and put that as a part of the presentation, instead of just saying, hey, I'm the smartest guy in the room and I have all the answers and I'm going to do something a little bit outside the box.
Well, let's do it.
Well, I'm going to close out and say you guys are just one story away. What do I say? Keep hustling.
Keep hustling.
See you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Get the book.